Everybody. GuardianX the Xeno today. I'm going to tip out it that has been going on for a while. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to lie. Azure Lane versus Skibidi is not. Is close. So, starting off with some of the feats, I'm pretty sure. The Azure Lane girls scale to multi-continental level of power. The Alliance, which I'm pretty sure, at best, they scale to a whole multi-island level, but the Astro Toilets are much different. Due to the fact from official sources, Boom specifically said, or I should say it's been shown, about the Astro Toilets. They've taken multiple worlds already. So it depends here. Can Skibidi Toilet beat Azure Lane? Or could Azure Lane beat Skibidi Toilet? It's honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it's a draw. If you put the perspective of me. So it depends on the whole armada of the Astro Toilets. Because if they think about it this way. There is a machine gunner on a military nest, I'm pretty sure. Or actually, let's use a reference from D-Day, for example. The day they sieged Normandy on the beach, there was, for example, a machine gunner taking them down, but he couldn't handle too much because they had a lot of numbers. For the battleship girls, which the most dangerous threat to the Astro Toilets is strictly going to Enterprise. The same one who fought sirens. These sirens can destroy up to so many nations similar or at least half of the Soviet Union. And the Astro Toilets conquer worlds. So I'm honestly agreeing that Azure Lane would solo most of Skibidi Toilet, but not all. Please be respectful in comments. I'm not a fanboy. I respect both verses. Based on shown feats, Astro Toilets. So it depends. Actually, based on shown feats, Astro Toilets have been seen moving at the speed of hypersonic speeds. I'm pretty sure I'm not too much of an Azure Lane's expert, but based on what I've seen and heard, they scale to at least multi-continental or continental at best. I think it's an amazing series, but we don't hate. I'm going to keep talking about this. How would it go? So, based on shown feats from both series, I'm honestly giving this victory as a draw. Or I should say a tie or stalemate. I'm not a fanboy, I'm repeating myself. I'm not an anime sim. Though I do love watching anime, I'm not that much of a fanboy. Skibidi Toilet versus Azure Lane's like one of those fights where you have... It's kind of not even fair, but is fair at the same time. A single cameraman would get obliterated by Bismarck easily. And I highly agree with the Azure Lane community's arguments, but the Titans fighting them is kind of interesting. If you put the argument UTTV, upgraded Titan TV is slower than Enterprise, this woman is cooking him. I don't mean it metamorphically, I don't mean it poetically, or any of those fancy terms. She's cooking him straight up if she can move faster than him, which I'm pretty sure she can. Another thing I want to mention is feats that I've been told about. Strength, durability, and experience. I wouldn't say experience would go to Azure Lane because if the Astral Toilet took for planets for many years, up to at least 80, but again, the universe was created, seems like the universe was created 2 years ago. Azure Lane has been around for a while. So I'm not giving it too much credit, respecting both verses. If we're giving Bismarck the benefit of the doubt when she can read, I didn't even know my limit. However, saying she can block, which is true, according to the fandom, I don't think she has that well. But again, this is based on shown feats and who wins in my opinion. Nobody wins in my opinion. It's like, I'm going to say this, an endless war scenario where you basically have both sides fighting forever, not a single... The enemy that has more troops keeps sending them in and don't run out. And Azure Lane, their ships are powerful. So, when it comes to the debate, it depends. Are we using all the Astro Toilets for the OG verse? If we're not, I'd say the Speaker Armada would have a chance of blocking some projectiles from these ship girls, but would get quickly cooked. Except Executor, because I think he might have the speed, but we haven't seen his whole feats yet, so I don't know. Again, I love both verses, but the versus debates are getting out of hand. Like, come on. Azure Lane. I'm strictly agreeing that this isn't a fair fight. Okay, so what am I doing for my animations? Let's see something. I've been yapping for 9 minutes 6. So we're going to go over here and add the stick nodes. I'm gonna say my opinion on this debate again. Heck, I might do Enterprise versus GuardianX. Yeah, not happening. Unless I'm going to try get off the table. What is this ad? Ads are so annoying. I do apologize. Since I lost one of my elections, I can't animate as well as I could anymore. So I thought, why not have a personal talk about the debate? So this is the current debate I'm planning. It's kind of boring for me to not do anything for my channel. Something like this would be better. Honestly, it's kind of hard to say for me because I do like both verses. But come on, community. At the end of the day, an opinion is an opinion, like a wise person once said. Oh. I forgot to mention something. Yeah, since I lost everything, I'm going to possibly try to get my electronic fixed so I can animate better on my channel. But I'll show you one of the forms of GX that... Actually, no, we're going to keep talking. So, don't mind this. Let's keep talking about the debate. Overall, I think Azure Lane versus Skibidi Toilet's kind of stupid to talk about. If it's going to be an endless battle. Like, you have Astro Toilets keep coming in, and they're not backing down. And you have the Azure Lane girls, or I should say, girls, who are Titan size, but they can do a lot of damage. Surviving a cube explosion that almost destroyed a continent is a big level of power. While they can't go to space, which could give the mothership an advantage to blow them up, but hey, this is just a talk. If you disagree in the comments, cool, I respect your opinion. You can speak your opinions in the comment section down below. GuardianX out.